What even are ultra-processed foods? Studies use the NOVA classification system for categorizing foods. There's 4 groups: whole and minimally processed foods, processed culinary ingredients, that's things like sugars and oils and salt, processed foods, meaning the food undergoes more extensive processing, but the majority of their nutrients remain intact, and ultra-processed foods, meaning foods that are mainly or completely made up of ingredients extracted from foods using industrial techniques and processes. So, this is a processed food, not an ultra-processed food. Processed food, not an ultra-processed food. Processed food, not an ultra-processed food. I didn't have any ultra-processed foods in the house, so I couldn't grab them for show and tell. But the distinction between processed and ultra-processed foods lies in the degree of industrial processing as well as the use of additives. So while we colloquially use the terms processed foods and ultra-processed foods interchangeably, scientifically, they mean 2 different things. Examples of ultra-processed foods include soft drinks, energy drinks, salty packaged snacks, candy, packaged bread and cookies, cake and cake mixes, margarines and other spreads, sweetened breakfast cereal, deli meats, American cheese, chicken or fish nuggets, hot dogs, instant soups, and regular pasta noodles. So it's these types of foods that this new study that's making the headlines actually link to increased risk of health problems. And I think one of many problems that these news stories have is that by failing to properly define ultra-processed foods and differentiate them from processed foods, by the way, Barilla, I'd still be interested in doing sponsored content, so call me. These sensationalized headlines and news articles that are A, misrepresenting what the science actually shows, and B, having some really bad takes in the purported solutions. These news articles are spreading fear about foods as opposed to what we really need to be taking away from this new study, which is that systemic change, economic policies that make whole and minimally processed fresh foods more affordable and accessible are required.